Now let's get into the really good stuff here. One that I found that looked exactly like this had sold for $200 plus shipping. Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Ryan. We are here at our home, and today I'm gonna be showing you everything we picked up this past weekend at a moving garage sale. Now this garage sale was a little bit unique. They called it a garage sale. It was basically almost like an estate sale, but it was being run by the owner of the house. Basically what was going on, at least from the ad, was unfortunately it was a divorce situation, and the guy was moving out of that house and he was just trying to get rid of a lot of the stuff. He actually wasn't even living there anymore. He said he was trying to get rid of a lot of old stuff that he had that he needed to get gone so he could just move on with his life. So we picked up all this stuff here on the table for a total of $275. It mostly consists of paintball equipment and guns, and also a guitar. And we're gonna go through all of it right now. I think this is a really good deal, and I'll show you guys why here in a second. So first we have this really awesome Epiphone guitar. At the time when I bought it, I noticed it was in really good condition, but I did not realize how good of a condition it was until we actually got it home. I don't even know if this guy even played this thing. It looks absolutely mint. The strings are clean. There's not one scratch on this guitar. And on the pick guard, you can see it still has the protective plastic on it that you peel off. So it's still on there, which is pretty incredible. Pick up the guitar here. On the back, you can see it is just perfect. There's no scratches whatsoever on this thing. It's like it was just opened and left in the box. And this is an Epiphone Les Paul. Now, if you guys ever see Les Paul guitars, they can be worth a decent amount of money. The Epiphone version is the cheaper version. So if you ever see a Gibson Les Paul, I don't know who would ever sell a Gibson Les Paul for really cheap. But if you ever see that, they're definitely worth some money. But this is the Epiphone Les Paul version. And it is a studio. So it's the studio model of the Epiphone Les Paul. Paid $75 for this guitar. And I was trying to comp it online. They're going for all kinds of different ranges, anywhere from like, 100 all the way up to, over 200. But where this is in such good condition, I was looking up retail prices new on some music websites and stuff, not on eBay, because I couldn't even find this exact guitar on eBay. The one that had the same exact pick card and colors. This guitar on Sweetwater.com, which is a major distributor of all kinds of music equipment and stuff like that, it's going for about $250 brand new. So I'm thinking I'm gonna shoot for getting $200. If I get a little under that, that's fine, because I only have 75 bucks in it. But I'm gonna list it on eBay. I think I won't have a problem shipping it. I've got a big enough box that this can go in, and I'll also ship it in this box. I'll put some more foam inside if it does sell on eBay. I'm also gonna list it locally. Now that would be the ideal situation if I could sell it locally, because obviously I would avoid having all of the eBay fees, and also all the shipping costs would just go straight in my pocket. So hopefully I can sell it locally on Facebook Marketplace. That's what I plan to do with this thing. But nonetheless, a great buy. I should be able to get most of our money back just in this guitar. So that was a big part of the deal. Now, we have 3 cases here. 3 cases of paintball equipment. Now, these cases are the lower end stuff, but I'll show you guys real quick what we grabbed. You guys, if you have any idea what this stuff is worth, or you know anything about it, let me know down in the comments below if you do paintball, because I know nothing about paintball. I just knew that some of this stuff was really high end. I could just tell by picking it up. It was really heavy. You could tell it was heavy duty. Like I said, this stuff's the lower end stuff, but the stuff in that bin right there that we'll go through in a minute, I knew was definitely big money stuff. Plus how he was talking, I just had a good hunch about it. So anyway, this is the first gun we have. I don't think that this is extremely valuable. The good part of all this stuff is they all have accessories. Every gun has accessories and a case. So that's the plus for the lower end stuff. Now this is a Brass Eagle Talon. This is just a cheap plastic gun here. Not very valuable. I was looking them up on eBay. They might go for like 10 to 15 bucks, gun only. So I should be able to get a little bit more for that, where it has the case and it has some accessories with it. But that's one of the lower end guns. And then also this one here, this Bruiser. This Bruiser gun, it looks pretty fancy, but it's not super valuable either. It's very clean. It does feel heavy, but it is a cheaper end gun for sure. These things go for probably around the same amount of money, anywhere from $10 to $20, gun only. And of course, this has all of the accessories with it. It has a extra barrel, and then it has the canister that holds the paintballs. And I don't know what these are. If these are paint grenades or what. I'm assuming they are. It feels full of paint, so I don't want to mess with it. But this stuff is older, so it might not even work anymore. I don't even know how you. Yeah, see, look at that. You can see it's like cracking. But yeah, so that's what goes with this. All the guns have CO2 canisters. They're all in that bin. I'll show you guys here in a minute. But that is that gun. And then the first thing I saw when we got there was this case right here. Actually, I think Pam saw it. You saw this case, right? This metal case. You were like, what was that? Yeah. So I opened it up and I saw that obviously it's a paintball gun and equipment. And I didn't see all this other stuff that he had until after I asked him about the paintball gun, which was this one. And this also comes with an extra barrel. And I'm not sure, you know, one of these barrels he said he paid like $300 for. So I should do some research and figure that out. But it's got an extra barrel there, a long barrel. And then it's got a scope, looks like. Looks like this is a scope. And it's got oil, and this is a fluorescent sight. And a strap, a nice little strap with it. And what else we got? And then obviously here's the gun. Now this gun's pretty good gun. I would say on eBay, gun only, this probably goes for like 20 to 30 bucks. So not bad, especially where it has the case. That definitely increases the value. This case is in extremely good condition. And it has all the extras with it, which is great. So that is decent. Now let's get into the really good stuff here. We've got this whole bin of paintball stuff. Now a lot of this stuff I might make lots out of with the gear, because we've got two paintball helmets. Now this is one they're actually, I think they're identical. There's this one, and then there's this one here. And they look to be identical. Now, I don't know anything about paintball. I don't know anything about paintball brands or anything like that. And I was looking at these masks, and I couldn't find any brand on them. And I'm assuming that logo right there is indicative of a brand, but I don't know any paintball brands. So, if you guys wouldn't mind, if you know about paintball stuff, let me know what brand these masks are, because I don't know if they're high end or low end. I have no idea. So if you guys could help me out on that, that'd be greatly appreciated. But they seem to be in really good shape. They're a little bit dirty, dusty. They've obviously been hanging out in a bin in storage for quite a while. By the sounds of it, it didn't sound like he had used this stuff for quite a long time. But anyway, so let's get into this stuff here. We've got a couple more guns in here. This gun right here is fairly nice. It's got a modified barrel on the end. So this barrel is not the one that originally came with the gun. I was comping these out on eBay. This is a very heavy gun. It's a Tippmann A5, and they go for some decent money. I would say gun only, they're around like 80 bucks. I could be a little off there. I just kind of looked quick. But this also has a bunch of accessories with it. So, once I put all the accessories with it, I'm thinking maybe around 100 for this, maybe a little more. I got to do a little more research. Like I said, I'm no expert here in paintball equipment. But this is definitely a decent gun that's worth a little bit of money, as far as I could tell by looking quick on eBay. And then we've got some belts here of paintballs. And these paintballs are old. I don't think they're any good anymore. We also have a big bin under my backpack here. We've got a big bin of paintballs as well, so I don't think these are any good either. I had some people comment on the video saying to just get rid of them, so I probably will, because they're no good, because they're old. But I can sell these little canisters and belts. These will do well, I think. I might lot those up with the helmets. I think that would make sense, most likely. But, and then I was also looking in here earlier, and I saw that this tank seemed pretty high-end. It's very heavy. Has a little regulator on there, I guess it's called. And it's made by Pure Energy. Really, really nice CO2 canister. I think I should be able to get 40 to 50 bucks for this here. It's definitely a really good one, I think. So that's a nice little added bonus. I'll probably sell that separately. And then we've got some other miscellaneous things in here that probably go with the other guns. You know, we've got some canisters here. View loader, VL200 view loader. Paintball canister, Brass Eagle. So this goes with the Brass Eagle gun that's over there. And then we've got, this one doesn't have anything on it. And then in here, there's another barrel, and it's for the Brass Eagle gun. So this will all go with the Brass Eagle gun. Like I was saying, they all have accessories that go with them, which is great. And he also threw in these military smoke grenades. These are probably junk, because they're pretty old. Smokes for 100 seconds. I don't want those going off here in the house. Then we've got like 1, 2, 3 more CO2 canisters. And we've got the owner's manual for the Tippmann. So this gun right here, this will go with this gun. And also, it's got some O-rings in there with some tools to disassemble the gun. And we've got all kinds of other just little stuff in here. We've got, what is this? Oh, we've got some gloves. I don't know if those are any good or not, but got some gloves. Also, we've got this right here. Now this gun is probably the cream of the crop, the best in the whole haul. This is probably the best piece in the whole haul. And this little gun right here is rare according to him, and I believe him because I was looking up comps on eBay, and these things are quite valuable. It's a little mini gun that's very compact, that's good for being in tight areas while playing paintball. And it's been modified a bit. He said that these grips right here he put on, and yeah, it's a pretty cool little gun. I comped them out on eBay. I found one that looked absolutely identical to this gun, completely the same setup, looked like the exact same thing. It's a, what's the brand? It's a mini mag, and there was a bunch of different mini mags listed, but the one that I found that looked exactly like this had sold for $200 plus shipping. So that's a major score there. Really, really good deal, I think. And then one more thing here. Oh, sweet. This is the instruction manual for the mini mag. So this goes with this gun. Nice. It seems like all this stuff is really well taken care of, and that's also why I bought it. You know, the stuff obviously had not been beat up, and it appeared to be in really good shape. So, pretty good haul here. I was very happy with this. I think after all said and done, if I had to estimate, there might be, I don't know, $400 to $500 worth of stuff here. $500 might be a little steep, but yeah, I think we'll do very well on this deal. And I was happy to grab this stuff from the sale, especially this time of year. As you guys know, you know, that there's not a whole lot of garage sales around at all. And it's really tough this time of year to find good deals and stuff like that. So when I saw this ad up on the on the yard sale treasure map, it was definitely one that I wanted to hit because I figured that it would be good, and I was right. And that's a question we get quite a bit, is how do we find sales that we go to? And we use a app called the Yard Sale Treasure Map. It's 100% free. You don't have to pay anything for it. You just download it off the App Store, and it pulls all the advertisements that are on Craigslist for garage sales and yard sales and estate sales, and it puts them in the app, like on a map, and it tells you the address to go to and all of that. So really useful tool. That's what we always use to find the sales that we go to. Now, also there's an app I use called the Estate Sale, estatesales.net, and it's pretty much along the same lines. A lot of times estate sales that are on that app are not in the yard sale treasure map, so I always make sure to look back and forth in those and make sure I'm not missing out on any sales. So that is that. That's this haul, and we're really excited to see where this stuff goes, and hopefully we can make some money from it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you get a chance, hit the like button down below. That would help us out a great deal. We'd really appreciate that. And make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our future adventures. And by the way, if you missed the video where we picked all of this stuff up, it is linked down in the comments below. I'll pin the comments so you can just click on that link right there, and it'll bring you right to the video so you can see us picking it all up. Anyway, have a great day, guys, and we'll see you in the next one.